Cassies Andor, 3-episode premiere, streaming September 21st.
Adria, it's a pleasure to talk to you today.
So nice to talk to you. How are you?
Pretty good. Thank you. So when we are first introduced to Bix, we get a sense that this isn't the first time that she's helped Cassian. He's come running for help. So why does she continue to help him? And also, what is it that kind of drives her to keep participating in the rebellion happening in Ferrix?
Well, I think there's something about Ferrix and being from Ferrix that there's this camaraderie, right? There's like an equal social economics. No one is better than others. There's like a trading system. Everyone helps each other. And I think between Marva, Pat, Brasso, and Cassian, I think specifically Cassian and Bix, they've been in each other's lives for forever. And trust has been built and broken and built and broken. And I think you just, in a world like Ferrix, I think you stand up for your own and you sometimes even at your own detriment, right? And I think Bix is in a moment where she finally has her salyard. She's ambitious, she's selling parts, she's trading parts, and has this partner whose name is Tim and who's stable and supportive, and it's like the perfect. And then in comes Cassian, and you're like, oh good God, what is he gonna do? What is he gonna ask for now? She loves him and adores him, but I think Marva and Bix are going through a similar thing where he's constantly kind of disappointing us, and you never really know the truth. But it's the trust and the love and the camaraderie that is just simply unbroken. You can't say no to someone you love, and that is, I think, my version of bravery.
Oh, that's beautiful. Ooh, that's beautiful. You brought up Tim, and I think it's pretty safe to say that they sort of have kind of a messy relationship. Is it that she's trying to keep him at arm's length for herself, or is it for someone else?
No, I think it's all a little unexpected for Bix, which is the reason why it hurts so badly. No, I think she really cares for Tim, really likes him. I don't think, I think there's like the two versions, right? There's a love of your life and there's a love for your life. And I think Tim, much a love for her life. He's good for her, but she's not quite there. She's not as present. I think that if you're talking about trust, there's no question about the fact that she trusts Cassian way more, even though he's already broken it. There's something there that is unexplainable. And I think with Tim, I think it's a matter of safety, and she's exploring this, but also it's like, you know what? We can have a little fun. It's not as serious. There's not enough on the line, I think, with them until there is.
That is interesting.
It's her plan B.
There we go. There's the tea. Oh, excellent. I really like the introduction of Bix because Bix was described as tougher than everyone. And I was like, oh, we have a badass on our hand. I just cannot wait. And then as Bix started to develop more, I threw a couple of other words at her, saying that she has a good balance of just awareness around her, in both emotion and I also, as you mentioned, with ambition, and determination, I might add as well too. How would you describe her journey in this series?
Well, I think Bix is incredibly, tough. I have a weird thing with the word tough. I think she's incredibly strong. And I think if you're a strong woman, there are elements of you, like her bravery, like the fact that she's like, you know what, this is going to be to my detriment. And man, am I going to freaking regret this, but I'm going to do this. And I think she holds her emotion very tight to her, but also acts upon it. And that's strength. And I think bravery is strength. And I think things hurt her. Of course, she's not a robot. She's a human, and her moral compass is constantly being questioned, and she's unsure of what she shouldn't do. And I think it's really complicated. I think, she is tougher with anybody else. I think with Cassian, she has a bit of a soft spot.
Hmm. Ooh, I need to see more than these 4. Got so many more questions. Another relationship that we haven't touched on is Bix and Luthien. I would love to kind of, if you could describe sort of how that developed, and how could you also describe that?
I think that one's such a hard one to truly answer. I mean, the way that I'll answer it is
if you have to go backwards to kind of create a world, I'm cool with that as well too. Instead of 4 in terms of,
I think that to Bix, Marva is her biggest idol. I think Bix looks up to Marva.
Okay.
Almost, to her, she's an icon. She's like the queen of Ferrix in a way to Bix's eyes. And I think, you don't really see Bix's family present in the show. So there's a feeling that you're like, you've been on your own and you've done this on your own. And I think Marva, like a good daughter of Ferrix, like a good rebel, she's a great guide. And I think, Marva was a rebel before there was even a rebellion. So I think she looks up to her.
I'll go with
a naked way of answering that
one. Well, it's been a pleasure to talk to you. Bix has been fantastic, very bright and early in the series, and I cannot wait to see the rest of her story. And again, it's been a pleasure to talk to you, and I hope you have a rest and a very fantastic day today.
Thank you so much. You as well.
Absolutely. Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.